we're all struggling with trying to figuring out what to eat in the morning. And so what I've done is I have a half of avocado and a second here. I'm boiling an egg. I boil for exactly 7 minutes. That gives it like a nice tender feeling, keeps the egg yolk kind of creamy, which is supposedly better for you in research. And that's a breakfast start for me. Not that I have it in front of me, but you'll want to stay, away from the bananas. Bananas are huge and high in sugar, as well as apples, and they're always in the house, and it's hard for me to avoid. But it's a big part of what I'm told with the diet is that you want to stay away from the high sugary foods. Over the course of a few months, I've noticed that since actually cutting back on the foods, I've noticed a small, when I say small, maybe a 1%, 2% change, which might be better than no change at all. So it's important to kick back these small things that that go against you in any way. The doctor told me to work with the low carb diets, which I've been doing, and that's been a struggle. But then also working with the sugars. I was eating yogurt yesterday, and it had the small Activia. I was told initially to eat those, but there's 5 teaspoons of sugar in them. Yet again, that's something that we need to stay away from when trying to combat this. I still haven't understood what the reason is, but it's something that we need to work on, is cutting out, bananas high in sugar, apples high in sugar, things that you wouldn't assume. They're telling you to eat yogurts. You're eating yogurts and loaded with sugars. So all of those are good things to have. They're not helpful in what they're saying is going to help fight these infections. You're trying to bring the inflammation down. You're trying to make changes, but you can't do it by eating the wrong food. So I've been struggling the past few months, really trying to focus on eating better foods, and I have a lot of neurological frustrations that's taking me down this path. So I take my avocado, I open it up, cut it in half. Half goes in there, so it feels like a meal. I do put hot sauce on it. You're really not supposed to, but I just put about 3 drops on there. That's I have very few small cheats, and if that's one of them for my day, it's very little. But ideally, you really don't want to have any, and that's something I really need to get towards. Very bland, basic diet. And then usually around 10 o'clock, it's about 8 o'clock now, almost 9, I'll do some kind of 6-ounce smoothie. And that seems to, maybe help my system better off. Again, I haven't seen real changes. I've been consistent for many months now. I don't eat any wheats. I'm completely gluten-free, paleo. Maybe once every other week, I do cheat. I do have a sushi meal in there, just because it's something, but I even shouldn't do that. But I did notice some change when really being strict with my diet. So I hope that helps you with what they would call a breakfast. It's almost like a snack, but it's what we need to do. I'm down to about 129 pounds, where I was about 300 pounds. So that's not the goal, but that's where I ended up. So I hope that helps everybody.